No, please.
All right.
You said he was racing for place day, not time. 3 seconds behind, you figured. Is there a way to reel in, to shorten that gap in 2 weeks? Or is it, how do you approach these next few weeks, assuming that you're in?
I think it's less is more for me in particular. My legs felt a little tired. It's just, I think, probably just running a lot of races that I already have, you know. Just kind of felt a little exhausted. So I think taper it, just kind of do a little less and get a little further, you know. Focus more on a shorter, faster workout instead of like a longer, more aerobic workout. But I think I'm not going to get much more fitness between now and trials, so just kind of coast it in.
Yeah, so what's overall the season? I guess last year you missed the time. Is it also coming back from that? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. For the last month or so, I was saying I was frustrated with it, and like I was just running laps, looking at the clock. And when it came to the last lap, I had nothing left because I put all this energy and mental stress into numbers. And I'm not a chaser, I'm a racer. So anytime I'm looking at numbers, nothing's going to come from it. So today I came in with a race approach instead of the chasing one. And I knew Matt was going to do something great because he always does. So I said, let's just try and see if we can steal one from Matt Centrowitz. And I was a fool to think I could, but I know I had a feeling that I could potentially do it. So came in, gave it a shot. I figured out where my weakness was, and I'll readjust and take a crack at it some other time. Probably trials.
Were you aware of the time out there when you're running? Or?
No, I didn't hear a single number. I looked like right at the back of Matt's head and it's just like, okay, just stay focused at 200. If you got anything, put it out there. And that's what I did.
Seems like a good plan at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it worked out well. I mean, all I wanted to do was just stay on like the lead pack.
So you're pretty much on him to the last 100, right?
Yeah.
So you need a great 100. I mean.
But I mean, I'm realistic. Like between where Central finished and where I finished, there's like Blankenship, Leo, Andrews. There's 3 other guys who could finish in between there. So, and probably a few others. So, I've got to make up in like 2 seconds. But that was a very trials-like race.
Yeah. When you sort of look back, I guess 8 years ago, you were kind of like the new sensation.
Good God. 8 years ago, I was just a boy. Now I'm a man, taking a different approach, different mentality. It's just, can't go back to being what I was, got to create something new, and that's what I'm doing.
You said you're going, obviously, for place day, not really time. Did that help kind of free you from the worries about the elements? It's just such a terrible day for racing.
Yeah.
It's not a good day to chase time. Was that kind of freeing that, you know what, I'm not going for the 362. If it happens, it happens. I'm trying to race, and that way, maybe you're thinking less about the wind on the backstretch and the rain in your face. Does that help?
I mean, wind, rain, whatever it is, I have a hard time avoiding any of it because I'm a foot and a half taller than everyone else, but I wanted to try a different approach. And because the last two 1500s I did before this, it was sit on the pacer and just go. And I found that I don't do well just sitting at the front of the pack, not having anybody to chase. So I took this different tactic, just sit on someone else and sit behind and try and just aim at the last 150, 200. And, I mean, it worked out well, I'd say, for me. I mean, I finished second, but there's still work to be done.
Yes, you feel overall like today's a step in the right direction?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't win, but it's Matt Centrowitz. He's a world indoor champ. Like, right. you could have predicted what was going to happen. Yeah. So, but to finish second the way I did and to race the way I did, I was a bit aggressive and I went after it. I just chose not to try and shoot for a time. I chose to shoot for a place. And for me, that works. For others, they're more of a run their guts out. It's a Prefontaine kind of approach, but that's not who I am.
All right, thanks. Good luck.